Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy during this time of social distancing. In my Civic media class, we talked about mental health and homelessness, and at the beginning of the week, we read an article that talked about how members in the LGBT community are prone to mental health issues as well as homelessness. And really, this is because our society has created a very hostile environment, which makes people in the LGBT community feel like they can't really live their truth and are kind of afraid to come out and really be who they are. And because of this, a lot of people in the LGBT community are faced with mental health issues. And in regards to homelessness, for the LGBT community, the people who are faced with homelessness because their families are unable to accept these people for who they are, once they become homeless, the dangers of homelessness is also amplified. We also watched a TED Talk by a lady named Elaine Sachs, and she is a very powerful lady who deals with chronic schizophrenia and how her struggle with chronic schizophrenia has affected her life, but she hasn't really let it control it. She is a Yale graduate and has now gone on to become a wife and a chaired professor in law, psychology, and psychiatry. Elaine is able to deal and manage her schizophrenia because she has received effective treatment for it and also has a really good support system of family and friends who accept her for who she is. Unfortunately, a lot of people who deal with serious mental illness are not as lucky as Elaine. And the stigma of mental illness that has been created by our society paints these people who deal with mental illness as dangerous, crazy, and can even view these people as a threat to our society. And we also had to watch a few different videos that talked about homelessness and mental illness. And before this week and before watching these videos, I really didn't realize how many people in our country are homeless because they are unable to receive treatment for their mental illness. This is a side of our society that not a lot of people know about or get to see. It's truly a really ugly side of our society, and it kind of shows that if you don't have money to afford health care and you don't have money to afford treatment for your mental illness, these people who live in poverty really don't have many other options. And because of this, a lot of these people are homeless because they're unable to receive treatment and manage their mental illness. And not only do people with mental illness become homeless, they can even end up in jail. And I really had no idea that so many people are in this circumstance due to an untreated mental illness. So it kind of makes me think about the way our country works and the idea that if you don't have money, you don't receive health care. Affordable and free health care has been a debate for a while now. Our society really needs to take action with providing health care to everybody, and I think hopefully after this pandemic there will be more of like a push for that, because I think that that's kind of like the first step with helping people who deal with mental illness, like prevent them from becoming homeless and ending up in jail, because then these people will be able to have access to the resources and be able to receive the treatment they need. So after all of the things that we have discussed this week, it really resonates with what is going on in our society right now and kind of makes you sit back and realize how important it is to really take care of yourself. I kind of just want to remind everybody to take some time for yourself and make sure you are taking care of your mental health and your physical health during this time, where we really have to kind of do that for the benefit of our society. And I hope everybody is washing their hands and doing things for themselves, just like a little something every day to kind of for yourself and take care of your mental and physical health. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.